So, Donald Trump's committee, or his inauguration committee, is being subpoenaed for that $107 million that they raised, that no one can understand where you spent it, because, not to be insulting again, but baton twirlers and the amazing drums guy, or whatever his name was, is not where you spent $100 million. I think Obama raised $40 million and he had pretty much everybody. I think even Jesus sang at the inauguration. So, but for him, you know, he had sort of low-level stars, D-listers. He had one of my favorite singers, though, Chrisette Michele, and she sort of ruined her career in one day. So, I still listen to her music, though. I ain't that person. Not with her. R. Kelly, no. Bill Cosby, no. Chrisette Michele, yes. I'll give her another chance. So, what is going to come up of this investigation? $107 million. Then Melania and Ivanka went and passed out all these checks to people. The Chariots. Ooh. That's interesting. The Chariot is victory. So this investigation will find out something. That everybody, because see, with inauguration committees, they don't have to keep tight books, is what I heard. So getting to the bottom of where the money is not going to be the easiest thing in the world. 10 of Pentacles. But that's where they're going. Look at how this institution got all this money. And who's responsible? It's about to get ugly for them. And all who were involved. They're going to have to defend. In the beginning, they are in a position to defend, though. Disappointment. 5 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. It's all about that money. Temperance. That's in the fear. High Priestess. Secrets. Page of Cups. 4 of Cups. So, from what I see, we have the first thing they're looking at is who, what, where, when, and why, and how. Because you can't have anything but follow the money, so that's because that's what this is about. Where did the money go? At the base is the being trapped. Which tells me there is a paper trail. There is something to follow. 5 of Cups is disappointment. And what stands out to me about this card is, because it's regret. You did not, in the words of like when they asked Nixon, why didn't you just burn the tapes type of thing? Why didn't you shred the evidence? There is something that they can go find. that they are going to go find. That's what leads them to be trapped, because there is some evidence there. You will defend with lies and deception about the money. A lot of it. $103 million. This was a lot of money. 9 of Pentacles does mean a lot of money. Then you have the Page of Cups is more of a inspiration card. Could mean, it means quite a few things, but there is a sort of a youthful, but not youthful, but I'm getting away with it. That's what they want. Because this is the fear, is that you won't. And then that's the desire, that you will. In the middle is the secrets. Next to that is the money. Next to that is the investigation of the money. And then there is the disappointment. With the Four Cups is indifference, disappointment. There's an offer usually connected with this, but it just seems like sort of a throw your hands up in the air situation. So they may hit a roadblock with the investigation, because not everybody left the paper trail. Is Donald Trump, well, let's say this, is the Trump family, well, let's do Ivanka. Will Ivanka be implicated in the inaugural investigation? Inauguration finance investigation. Will she be implicated? She comes up. That's burden and wishful thinking with separation. Eric Trump. I think he weasels his way out. There's the victory in communication and fighting. Don Jr. So there's the Knight of Cups, 9 of Swords, and the Lovers. So he fears what is going to come. I don't see much falling on his shoulders, though. Melania. Oh, that's confirmation already. Hangman. Temperance. She is looked at as a person of interest, but I think she may be able to weasel out of this too. Because the Temperance card is compromise. Reconciliation. So Ivanka, yes, and Melania, also a person of interest. Eric Trump is also looked at. And Don Jr. is, I don't think he's implicated. I think he's just fearful of what it might say, because people around him seem to be getting into trouble. Donald Trump. Donald Trump is looked at, but his paper trail is not as clear. I'll say it that way. Because I think this is more of a go handle that thing. But there is some dishonor in it, so that's why he's not off the hook. Because there's the high priestess. The high priestess is a secret. The Queen of Swords is the truth. Is there a woman investigating them? Because this is coming out of, what, the Southern District of New York, I believe? So, for the Trump family, what does this investigation hold? What will it say? I still don't see them going to jail, but they are going to be burdened by this. Like, severely. Because there's the star and the desires, but the burden. So you may be hopeful, but it still weighs you down. So you can't escape it. You can't. A lot of you are going to feel this one. And a lot more than just, you know, the Trump family are involved. But the investigation does hit a snag. Because, like I said, everybody did not leave a clear paper trail. But we'll see what happens.